A new day is dawning. There's beauty and happiness everywhere. Jump up, destiny's calling. You and your friends have so much to share. Swinging through life on this great adventure, the spirit of nature will see you through. There are lessons to learn about life and its mysteries, lessons of love that are waiting for you. Look up, there's joy all around you. Nature is wondrous, but beware. The law of the jungle has a lesson for life, but you can still soar right up to the sky. Hold your head up high. Keep your courage inside. Then sure as the sun and the stars up above, you will discover love.
What is it?
Trouble in the barn.
Wolves! After them! Don't let them get away!
Chill, do you have something to report?
Terrible news, Bagheera. That rogue wolf Grizzle has raided a hen house, and he's headed this way.
Not Grizzle.
Who's Grizzle? I've never heard of him.
He's a wolf who was banished from the pack many years ago because he refused to obey the law of the jungle. Now he's attacked a farm and made the humans angry. Do you see the danger?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why Akela called this assembly?
No, he didn't tell me.
Kayla's usually sitting up on the rock waiting for us.
Strange for Akela to be so late.
Yep.
Oh, look, here he comes now.
Greetings, members of the pack. We meet on grave business. I have learned some disturbing news, and I must share it. We will soon receive a visit. Several uninvited, most unwelcome guests are moving into this part of the jungle.
What's he mean by that?
Some of you may be too young to recall this old ruffian. The pack banished him forever, many years ago. But now the outcast Grizzle is daring to return.
Not that troublemaker.
Who is he?
He's a bad character, and you'd have nothing to do with him.
We can't let him back in the pack.
We'll never have a moment's peace.
Silence! Do you hear? We cannot make plans to counter this threat unless we stay calm. Chill the Kite brought me the news. Grizzle and his cronies were fools enough to attack a farm, and the humans drove them away. Chill says they're headed this way. All three of them. They can't reach our territory before tomorrow morning. So we have a little time. We must decide what to do for the best. Do we accept them into the pack, or do we drive them out? Remember, they have no scruples. They are outlaws and dangerous.
I think we should drive them out.
That's easy enough to say, but how are we going to do it?
It wouldn't be hard. We have them outnumbered.
But that would make it an unfair fight, wouldn't it, friends?
We left a long time ago, so we must be old.
Right. We'll show them who's in charge in this part of the jungle.
We're wasting time. Let's listen to what Akela has to say.
Speak, Akela. Tell the pack what you think we should do. If we're gonna fight them, we need to organize our defenses right away. We haven't a second to lose.
If we fight, the battle will be fierce. Or we can accept them. Let them stay as members of the pack.
You don't mean that, Akela.
We must defend the pack.
I agree. Let's stop wasting time. Who's going to ambush them?
I want to help.
So do I, if that's okay.
I want to help too. Me too.
I want to help.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Be quiet, all of you! You say that Grizzle and his gang are bad. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe they are. But there's just one thing. Before you attack them and drive them away, you should at least give them a chance. You've decided they're enemies before you even laid eyes on them.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know Grizzle. He's bad right through. If we let him into the pack, he'll turn it upside down.
But it's not fair. You're not giving him any chance at all. Who knows? Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's sorry. Or maybe he's a good wolf now, just like you are. He's a wolf, and a wolf should have a pack. Everybody knows that.
That's
Fine
nonsense.
words, Mowgli, but it's wishful thinking. You'll see if we let Grizzle join the pack, he'll destroy it.
That's right.
We can't risk it.
Now that's settled. How we're gonna do this? We'd better post lookouts on the high ground.
Good idea.
I want to be a lookout. Can I, huh? Can I?
No way, you're too little.
I'll do it.
Let me get this straight. They've posted lookouts and they're keeping watch at the river. If Grizzle comes, he runs into an ambush. Is that right?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's what everyone agreed to.
It'll be wolf against wolf. It looks to me as though Akela's uninvited guests are going to have a warmer reception than they expected.
You were right, Mowgli. The stranger you meet may be friend or foe. Until he proves he's your enemy, do not fight him. Otherwise, you could turn a friend into foe for no reason. Alexander often used to say that. Wasn't your father wise?
Yes.
He had a wonderful way with words, Alexander did. I couldn't have put it any better myself.
And he was fun to be with. Yep, he was the berriest wolf I ever knew.
Change the subject. Mowgli, didn't you say you were one of the lookouts? You better hurry up if you want to be in position before sunset.
Be careful, dear.
I won't be all by myself. I'll be with Akru. It'll be lots of fun. I have to go now. Bye.
I wonder, how long do you think he'll stay awake?
See anything, Mowgli?
No, maybe they're coming in from Sura's side.
Oh, I've had it. It's late.
Wake up. The pack's depending on us. Lala! What are you doing up here? It's late.
I was just curious.
There are only 2 paths into the jungle, and they were guarded last night. Everyone was watching for Grizzle. They saw neither hide nor hair of him. I think that means one of 2 things. Either they decided to leave us alone, or maybe they bumped into somebody meaner than they are.
That's a marvelous thought, and I wish it were true, but don't you see the problem? The only one meaner than they are is Shere Khan, and he'd never do anything that useful. No, there's more behind this. I can smell it, but I don't know what it is.
Then may I offer a suggestion? Why do you think Grizzle and his thugs want to come back to the pack?
It's obvious, isn't it? So they can hunt with the pack and share the game.
Right, but that can't be all, can it?
Why not, Ka?
Listen, Baloo, I used to know Grizzle very well. He's a sneaky rascal, and he's ambitious. I agree with Bagheera. I think he's up to something. He's playing for much bigger stakes. For instance, I bet he's planning to throw Akela out. He wants to take over as leader of that pack and run it his way.
I've never heard such nonsense in my entire life. An outlaw like that, he wouldn't dare. Once he's filled his belly, we'll send him and his cronies packing. Leader of the pack? Ridiculous. Where's Mowgli? I want to speak to him.
He said he was going to the Council Rock to help organize the patrols for tonight.
What a letdown. All that fuss and bother. And he didn't even show up.
At least that means we can have a good sleep tonight.
We can't do that. We still have to keep watch.
You can stand guard if that's your idea of fun. But not me. Tonight I'm gonna sleep.
What happens if they come tonight?
They won't come.
They will so.
They will not.
They will so. They'll come tonight.
Ah, shut up. You think you know everything. It was Grizzle! Him and two others, they sneaked up on us from behind!
Quick, what about Sora?
We did our best to drive them away, but they were too strong for us! Then Sora...
Wait, Mowgli!
How bad is it, Sora?
I live, don't worry.
Sora, are you okay? Tell him.
It could have been a whole lot worse. There were 3 of them. They jumped me when my back was turned.
I wish I'd spotted them, but I couldn't see past the bend in the river. We could have beaten...
Which way did they go?
They were heading west as far as I could tell.
Are you sure? Then they'll come out on the plain. That's our best hunting ground. They're gonna steal our game.
What? Those rascals have invaded our hunting ground?
That's not the worst of it. They took more game than they needed.
Scoundrels, how dare they? Breaking the law like that. It's utterly disgraceful. But I have a question that must be answered. Why didn't the lookouts raise the alarm?
They attacked Sura's group from behind. So they must have come into our territory right past where I was standing guard with Akru. Except that I was asleep.
I see. Well, it can't be helped. It's no use crying over spilled milk. Now Grizzle has proved he is our enemy. We must consider how best we can rid ourselves of him. It may prove a difficult task.
Akela, I want a word with you. Yeah, it's me, all right. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
It is a long time since you were banished from the pack. You broke the law. You have no right to be here.
Give me a break, Akela. That was years ago. I was just a cub. I've led an interesting life roaming around the jungle, but now I feel I'm ready for a change of pace. I'm thinking of settling down here and joining the pack again.
That's out of the question. You are an outcast. Now go.
Ah, what a welcome. And from the leader of the pack, too. I seem to remember you always used to say that wolves in a pack had to stick together.
I did. I still do. But you no longer belong to this pack.
Do you want to bet? Just cool down. Wolves in the same pack shouldn't fight among themselves. And a fine pack you are, too. What's this? A man cub? In a wolf pack? Now that I didn't expect. You'd better run away home as fast as you can, Baldy. You don't belong here.
I do so. I may be a man cub, but I'm a member of this pack. I always have been, and I always will be. And don't call me Baldy or you'll be sorry.
My, aren't we fierce, but not too bright. Never mind, I'll overlook it just this once. Now get this straight, okay? We don't want to cause any trouble, believe me. We just want one little favor. Let the three of us join the pack.
Join the pack? No way! You must think we're out of our minds. You don't even obey the law.
What law's that, huh? Tell me.
You know perfectly well. And you also know that you're honor-bound to obey the law of the jungle.
That's what you think, pal. So? We've made our little request. What's your answer going to be, Akela? Will you let us join the pack or not?
Lala!
Lala! You get away from her!
This is the last time I'll ask you, Akela. You better make up your mind before I lose my temper. What do you say? Will you take us into the pack or not?
Let her go, please.
You haven't answered my question yet. If I like the answer, he'll stop.
No, I refuse. Let her go free first, and then I'll talk it over with the pack, I promise.
I don't think that's a very good idea. After all, you might say no.
I won't do that. I'll let you into the pack, but I have to talk to them first.
Do you swear to that?
Oh, Lala.
Lala! Speak to me. Are you all right?
Now listen to me, you moth-eaten bunch of pups. This is a deal. You let us live here, you give us permission to hunt where we like, and you leave us strictly alone. That's the deal, okay? And you'd better live up to it.
Wait, I promised I'd let the three of you join the pack, and I will, but I can't accept your other conditions. They break all the laws of the jungle.
Will you shut up? Going on and on about the law of the jungle, you drive me crazy, you know that? I'm gonna give you some good advice, and if you want peace in the jungle, you'd better take it. Try to remember you aren't the boss wolf anymore. See you around.
Kayla, what are we gonna do? We can't let him get away with that.
Well, I don't know, Akru. I really don't.
Neither do I, but we'll have to figure out some way to stop him.
That's a start, but I'd rather find a way to get rid of him for good. Calling me Baldy and hurting Lala and scaring everybody? Who does he think he is anyway? But we'll soon show him. Just wait and see.
I think I better keep an eye on them.
Great Khan, I'm back at last.
You took your time, Grizzle. Will they agree to your terms?
Yes, eventually.
I do want to hear all about it. But I, for one, am hungry. I'm sure Tabaki will offer us a share of his catch of the day. Come.
There's a pair that makes my first stand on end, Grizzle and Shere Khan. It'll be hard to handle.
A child is learning in nature's special way. He's beginning to see all the beauty in this world today. His eyes are gleaming at every sight and sound. With his innocent heart, he feels that love is all around. But this world can be confusing, and learning can be hard, when lessons that you often learn mean danger lurks beneath the stars. So take good care of nature's friends, and they'll take good care of you. Then we can all live together